So the big BS story out there today is that Israel opened fire on an aid location where they were giving Gazans humanitarian aid. And that is complete BS because again, the Palestinian media and the really the whole Western media seems to pick up these stories regardless of their truth and regardless of whether they are, verified at all or not. And so this Israeli politician went on he went on Sky she went on Sky News and she was grilled on this point when in reality it came out a few hours later that it was BS and that Israel was not involved at all. And check out how unbelievably hostile this interview is when there's zero evidence that Israel actually committed this as of this interview, and then now there is no evidence at all.
This morning, we understand that 26
Or
people
rather evidence to the contrary.
were killed in an Israeli attack near an aid distribution center. What can you tell us about that?
So I've just checked because that was breaking just as I was coming online to your show. The IDF said it's actually reviewing this issue right now to see it. They didn't have any information to give me before I came online with you. But I have to say that during the last week, we have heard so much propaganda coming from Hamas about the humanitarian distribution point that I wouldn't be surprised if that's another case
if I may say so, Ms. Haskel, that I've just asked you about a very specific incident. It's a Red Cross hospital. We are getting reports. We can't verify it for ourselves.
So you can verify it. So why are you bringing it up as if it is fact?
And I'm just trying, as I can, to get you to explain what you think has happened. From what you've already said, you seem to be accepting that there would be some Israeli Defense Force responsibility here.
No, absolutely not. I said that we've just heard about this case from your media. And that was literally 2 minutes before I came online to your show. I immediately asked to get some information, whether there's something like that. And they said they have no information and that they are searching for that information. I will not come and tell you lies. I will not come
but you've just said that you know for a fact the IDF wasn't involved. I mean...
No, I said that...
You see how he's putting words in her mouth? She never said any of those things. She never said Israel was involved. She never said Israel definitely wasn't involved. She simply said she doesn't have the information yet.
That we know or we don't know.
Well, if you want, not to report directly from the mouth of Hamas propaganda, there needs to be time for investigation
I would like
understand whether there was
from the ground.
Whether there was.
But you won't let that happen. I'm asking you if you can tell me what your account is, and you've just actually literally said two separate things. One is the IDF is trying to work out what's going on, and then you've also then said the IDF is not responsible in any way.
So what I said
how
is
are we
that
supposed to read this?
Exactly as I said it, clearly. I came on your show 2 minutes after this incident was reported by international channels. I'm not in Gaza. I don't know every single thing that actually happens there, but I let the time to investigate this issue. And then when I've been given the information, I can give you accurate information. I don't take the propaganda of Hamas as a given fact. And so I give the proper authorities in our IDF, who has been very accurate with almost all the information they've been telling all of the international media. So I suggest we wait. It won't probably take long, and I will receive information as much as the Israeli defense spokesperson will give you some of this information as well.
This is the Israeli deputy foreign minister trying to have a normal interview with a news organization, and right away he attacks her. He says that Israel committed it. He says that she said that Israel committed this atrocity. And what ended up happening? So a few hours later, it was reported that actually it was Palestinians that attacked other Palestinians, resulting in the death of 26 Palestinians. Here is the actual clip. Now, it doesn't have audio because it's too, graphic for that, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a voiceover of what exactly is going, what exactly went down. All right, so you see here that this is a video of the gunman right there moving. That's a Palestinian guy. This is an Israeli. You can see clearly he's in civilian clothing and opening fire opening fire, and everybody is panicking, everybody's moving, everybody's getting out of there. This was a clip from this Muslim that posted it on X, but the point is, it's all propaganda, all propaganda. And once again, this libel, similarly to the hospital libel that Israel bombed a hospital, I think, and there were 500 people killed, and everybody reported it, and then next thing you know, it was corrected. Now, one more time, just going over. Look, you can see clearly, not an IDF official, a civilian, Palestinian, going after other civilians for actually taking the aid that America and Trump are giving them. And so they don't like the fact that Trump is giving them aid and therefore they are attacking them. It's what the media won't show you. It's unbelievable. In real time, you see how Palestine is all lies. How right after an incident happens, they immediately blame it on Israel, immediately push it on Israel. And then the second that there's evidence coming out, and this time there was evidence, and other times, a lot of times there isn't evidence because there isn't, constant film and footage of Gaza. And so you have a situation where Israel is being blamed for something it didn't do. And this is what Israel has to deal with on a daily basis. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Jewish Uncensored. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.